So thanks also for your interest in the research we're doing on human trafficking. This is research that's joint with colleagues from the Massachusetts General Hospital Division of Global Health and Human Rights, where I'm affiliated as chief economist. Roy Ahn, Thomas Burke are leaders down there of this work. We began this research in about 2006 with the idea that what we wanted to do was to study the three prevalent types of human trafficking, which of course are sex trafficking, labor trafficking, and trafficking related to organ transplantation. We wanted to focus particularly on labor, issues related to labor, and investigate effective mechanisms from a health perspective for addressing some of the challenges of human trafficking and potentially for coming up with some new protocols for stopping human trafficking. What we ended up doing was, after an exhaustive literature search, was realizing that we didn't know enough from the perspective of health practitioners about what they confronted in the field. So we set up a series of case studies in which we worked with case teams who interviewed health practitioners in places such as Manila, Johannesburg, Tel Aviv, San Salvador, Brazil, Sao Paulo, as well as places such as Boston, Los Angeles, New York, London, to try to understand what health practitioners were experiencing in the field and how they discerned or identified potential victims of human trafficking through their health practice. What we began to realize was that human trafficking is not about transactions. It's not about as much about the exchange of money for a particular form of labor as it is a process in which the trafficking victim actually becomes very entwined in his or her own trafficking through a pretty complicated psychological process. That led us to report out a series of protocols that would be similar to what we have, for example, for domestic violence, to support health practitioners in actually making some inquiries and interviewing patients in a way that would help them provide potential victims with the support they need to begin the process of remediating their situations.